Evening all. Hope you can hear me okay. So, we're set up at the pillars. They're back in place. I'll show you beside me now in a minute. There's a new yard gone in here at the pillars. Going to be in use Monday to Friday. So this won't be a viable location for streaming Mondays to Friday now on. It's part of the underpass construction. Mr. Boring, Contrail, Carlad, Ruby, Larry, Adrian. So I have managed to make it and get set up just in time for the last A330 departure. Chicago on taxi. The other two departed a couple of minutes ago. Boston and JFK. So the good thing is that they've put the pillars back at the weekend, but they've put them further in. So look how much further in off the road I am than I normally am. So that's okay. But it just means they won't be here on weekdays. So the yard is behind me. I'll show you now in a few minutes. It's basically going to be a truck holding area and search area as part of the...
Wind is 120 at 6 from a 28 left, clear land. Clear land, 28 left, Shamrock 16 Tango.
Oh my god, they've just changed.
That's it.
Which isn't what we wanted. So, that's not good. We switched to 2-8. This was to be departures and now it's not. No. Which absolutely goes against the whole point. So this evening we have an Angola, a TAG Angola Air A220 on the apron. Came in from Montreal. It's due to depart in the next half hour to far away. It's on its delivery flight, so that's why I set up here, because it was departing. We also have the Far Cargo 757 due to depart. So that's completely ruined us. So yes, looks... Still a tailwind, I don't understand this. Still a tailwind, look. Tomo, how do? Larry, best laid plans. Exactly. So, we'll see if they stay this way. They could change again, because I don't think they're going to keep arrivals with that tailwind. Oh, I know what's wrong. Yes, there we go. So, apologies for cancelling on you during the week. As you can tell, I'm still not great, but better than I was. I ended up not being able to move during the middle of the week, whatever dose I had. As we get to see more of this one, let me know whether I need to adjust it for brighter or darker. tripod is in the wrong spot too now as well. It's gonna make it difficult. Still a tailwind.
Shamrock 16 Tango, right Sierra 5, right Sierra. Right there, 5, right Sierra, Shamrock 1. Ryanair 35 Hotel Zulu, wind 130 at 6, runway 28 left, clear land. Runway to left, clear land. Ryanair 35 Hotel Zulu. Shamrock 16 Tango, ground 118. 118, camera 401, descent left. Good.
Farmer, evening to you. Yeah, Adrian plans on being here at 8 in the morning, folks. So
Ryanair 35 Hotel Zulu, ground 118. 118, Ryanair 35 Hotel Zulu.
Adrian,
Bye-bye.
it's
Ryanair
unfortunate,
85 Hotel Zulu, wind 130 at 7.
but
28 left, clear
your
land.
bushes are gone.
Left, runway 28 left,
And if you
Ryanair
look
85
really
Hotel Zulu.
closely, oh, he's gone. There's a bunny there. We'll get him in a minute. So this is the new area beside us. Used to be Adrian's bushes. All gone, unfortunately. And there is a little wabbit in there. I can't see him right now. I'm waiting to see a 330 that I'm not seeing. Is it Gonzo's? Must be.
Ryanair 85 Hotel Julia, right here, 6, right here. Right here, 6. Then right here, Ryanair 85 Hotel Julia. Ryanair 85 Hotel Julia, contact ground 121.8.
So we actually have a clear view of departures now from this spot as well. No tree impediment. There's the bunny. Stop. Have to be very careful. No, the car scared him. So if this says arrivals, we do have a shine the light potential, don't we? OMG Aviation coming in on the Vueling seat 4F. This is messing with the OCD. Everything's different.
Finnair 9 Yankee Charlie, vacate right, Sierra 5, right here. Vacate 505 at the right of Sierra Pit, 9 Yankee down. Finnair 9 Yankee Charlie, have the ground 118. No, I'm watching 118, 9 Yankee down. Short forward clean, we'll wind 5027 knots, 28 left, clear land. So that's the land.
Oh, I'm livid. Oh, sorry. That was a bad one. I apologise. Oh. So, yeah, this area here is going to be the staging area for all the trucks involved in the underpass, which is what we were seeing going on down here.
156.
Okay, how do CC, JD, even to us all.
Sierra 5 or 6, your choice. I'll take 5. Roger, right on to Sierra, thank you. And when vacated, ground. But anyway, when vacated. Bye-bye.
Papa Kilo, even to you. Congrats on 5 months.
Ryanair 98 Echo Lima, wind 130, 5 knots.
Josephine, how do? Josephine, congrats on 14 months in the Spotters Club. Fair play to you.
130 at 5.
Okay, because they've changed literally as I set up, so this was departures. Like I said, I had hoped to get the Angolan 220 on delivery and the Far Cargo 757. But because they've changed now, the only thing I imagine heavy-wise we are going to see is the evening Emirates arrival.
Says 4 Quebec Fox Quebec 2, number 1, wind 130 at 5. Continue, and we got to 1 on 6. Quebec, Fox, wind 130 at 5, runway 211, clear land. Left, just left,
Josephine, I felt the same during the week. Now, thankfully, I tested negative, but yeah, there was 2 days there where I just basically didn't move.
Stretch 4, Quebec, Foxtrot, wind is 140 degrees 5 knots, runway 28 left, you are clear to land. Good land, safe land.
Swiss Wookie inbound. Nice.
Alright, Lorraine 19 including for Alba, 7 and a half miles to 8 left. Ryder 19 Echo Uniform, good night to you, or good day to you, wind is 150 degrees 5 knots, number 2, continue. With the approach,
Just think, Adrian, we would have been the first ones to record a Wookie from a brand new aircraft because the Angolan has arrived from Montreal on delivery. We would have been the first ones to hear its Wookie. Imagine. Orford, Ado, congrats on 16 months. In those 16 months, Adrian has lowered the tone, become a moderator, started streaming, building a platform for his own car. Talk about downward spiral. Possible US C-130 overhead in about 30 minutes. Keep me posted. I will do what I can. Hello! Rolling Wookie. Woo! So,
vacate right Sierra, 5 right Sierra.
tailwind giving us a roll out Wookie.
Ryder 19 Echo Uniform, wind 140 at 5, runway 28 left, clear land. Stretch 4, Quebec, Fox, ground, 1 destination.
Okay, chat to you later. Nil by Wookie. Dan, evening to you. Len, saying hello from Spain. Hope the flight went well, Len. Len departed yesterday morning. So these kind of conditions, you're liable to see the odd go around because it is a tailwind for them. You can see so far they're making lots of reverser noise to compensate.
One Echo Charlie, making right Sierra 5, right Sierra. Sierra 5 and right Sierra, right, and 5 1 Echo Charlie. 8 firm, contact ground, 121 destination. So 1 decimal, right, and 5 1 Echo Charlie.
Elaine, even. William. Bunker, evening to you too. It's kind of strange for them to make the decision like that to swap runways when there's a tailwind and they've already been on the 10s. Whatever about being on 28 and not wanting to change, but being active on 10s and changing while the wind is still there. It has dropped though, so. Yeah, Len, no, I've been sick all week, and you can probably hear it. I'm still not right. Not that I ever was, but you know what I mean. So Ryanair from Rhodes next.
Ryanair 8185, wind 130 at 5, runway 28 left, clear land. Central land, runway 28 left, Ryanair 8185. Ryanair 261 Papa, right Sierra, ground 121 decimal 8. Right Sierra, ground on 121 decimal 8, Ryanair 261 Papa. Papa Canadian wind 13 degrees 7 knots, number 1 now.
Ryanair from Malaga.
Ryanair 8185, vacate right Sierra, 5 right Sierra. 5 and right Sierra, 165. Ryanair 8185.
Alistair, even to you. Matt, how do? Tony, Gav.
Gemstone 41 Papa, wind 130 degrees 5 knots, runway 28 left, clear to land.
Strange to be here on a Saturday evening, isn't it? ATR next in from Knock.
Degrees at 5. Tower, hello, Iberic Express 1883, final 7 miles from wind 28 left. Iberic Express 1883, good day to you, number 1, wind 130 degrees 5 knots, continue. What's in Iberic 1883? Gemstone 41 Papa, right Sierra 4, right Sierra, when vacated, ground 121.8.
Tomo, no, I won't be here tomorrow, no. Adrian is going to be here at 8 in the morning.
Iberic Express 1883, wind 140 at 5, runway 28 left, clear land. Clear land, runway 28 left, Iberic Express 1883.
Liam, what do you mean the earlier stream? This is the only one I've done. I was meant to be here Wednesday, obviously, but had to cancel due to illness. I think Adrian is playing smart tomorrow, starting at 8 to get the stream done and dusted before the rain starts.
I think that was you calling wind 140 at 5, number 2, continue.
Len, if they stay on arrivals here, we'll finish up with the Emirates at 8:30. If they stay this way. If not, we'll have to make a judgment because, as you know, departures drop off at Dublin around the 7:30, 8 o'clock mark. Vision thing, Paul, even to you. Iberia, Madrid.
Mayday 3 wind, sorry, okay, right here, 5 right here. Yes, right. You're 5. Okay, firm contact ground, 1 decimal. 1, okay. Check. Sure, 5 kilo Mike, 136. My, correction, say that.
Matt picked the worst day to wear jeans. Likewise. Now, to be fair, I did get dressed at 5:30 this morning going to work, so, but yeah, I agree. I'd much prefer to be stood here wearing shorts currently. Probably get more waves too. So, Kay, we're at that point of the evening where all the transatlantic stuff is done and dusted. That's mostly our A330s, Dreamliners, etc. Our next heavy that's due for the evening will be the Emirates 777. So you can see there, if you're watching radar, the tag Angola Airlines A220 that's on delivery flight, powered up now at the West Apron. Setting up here was the hope that we'd be able to see that, but then as soon as I pressed go live, they went, you know what, let's switch runways. D2 TAI, that's it, yep. Not even a picture of it because it's literally come straight from the factory. Rajesh, evening to you. C-130 is over at Lone currently. Oh, did you hear it giving it all the Wookiees in the distance? It's coming straight at me, so hopefully we get a go of it. There is cloud cover though. James says 7 triples a day once Qatar afternoon flight changes, correct? And Emirates are looking for a third slot. So Emirates looking to bring in 3 777s a day. As well as that, I believe United announced that the 777 they're currently operating during the summer schedule to EWR is going to continue year round. So it's going to be 2 flights daily to EWR now, including 1 triple. Qatar also has a 3rd daily slot for the winter schedule. That's correct. So it's good. The winter schedule for this year won't be as quiet as it was last year. If you remember, we were here sometimes waiting 20 minutes for arrivals. That does happen occasionally during the day anyway, due to natural gaps in traffic. Some flights arriving early, and as well as that, scheduling for crew breaks. I'm trying to see, can I see in the distance? Nothing yet. If I was at home, this C-130 would be going straight over the house. 25,000 feet, currently over Raharney, heading for Beliver. I might adjust my tripod setup while I'm waiting, because I did have it set up for departures and now we're arrivals, unless they're switching again, and that's why there's a gap, is there? I hope not. Right, so stand by. You're going to be moved around a little bit here for a second. There we go. I'll straighten this up now. Better. I'm not having to step around it now. So I'm watching for this. Nothing yet though. Anyway, Happy Saturday evening to you all. Like I said, it's kind of rare for us to do an evening, especially on the weekends, because I get in trouble. But because I was sick this week and I made little sad faces to my darling wife, she let me come out to play. But I wasn't able to go on Wednesday. There goes the Angolan. Because she was sick of seeing you moping around the house. And then sad faces always work. No, I was very good. She went out last night, so tonight is my turn. How sad is that? She went out with friends. I went out to stand on my own beside the airport. With yous, don't worry, with yous. That makes it okay. I don't drink, so there's no hope I was going to be going anyway. As evidenced by our session in the Carlton Hotel, where I didn't know where I was anymore. So James said our next arrival is 11 minutes away. This C-130 is behind the clouds. Unfortunately, I can hear it, just can't see it. There might be a small gap of a chance, but I don't think so. You can definitely hear it though. Natman, thank you very much. Come on, C-130. Would have been perfect because it's directly over me by the sounds of things. No. Clouds conspired against us. And of course then, once the C-130 is gone, the clouds disappear. Yeah, no view of it, unfortunately. So that's what was overhead as it went by, just cloud. Now it's breaking, as you can see, this direction. Never going to be a hope of catching it in that, unfortunately. I still think we're going to see a change of runway again. So this is, if you remember the last day we were here, there was nothing but hedging and you couldn't see through these gates. It's prepared now to come into operation Monday, I believe, as a truck lay-by. Contrail says next arrival will be an A320 from far away. And Jermaine Ramos Berrocal, welcome to you. Oren says, I'm over in Bilbao, heading to Pamplona. Nice. So, is it OMG? It is OMG, Aviation, who is on board a Vueling inbound seat 4F. So that was the two departures I were hoping were on this side, and they were literally departing here as I set up, and then as soon as I press go live, they changed runways. James, it's for the underpass. So if you have a look at the plans, I was trying to figure it out myself. So when I was live here last Monday, they came down in the afternoon and asked me to move because they were moving these blocks, and they took the gates down, put them back up properly, and have cleared the area in there. And that's going to be where all the trucks are going to be parked and cleared before they go airside for the underpass, which you can see the construction down there ahead of you.
Good evening, the wind 130 degrees 5 knots, runway 28 left, cleared to land.
For the next 2 to 3 months, it's estimated based on the plans, and this is what they put in their traffic plan, that there's going to be 1,200 truck movements a week from this location, while they take out all the dirt and rubble from the tunnel they're building. Farmer, the pillars will be gone Monday to Friday by the looks of things. So I don't know what their plan is, whether they're going to keep them here at the weekends, but this has all been fenced up to make a proper compound here. So if it's a case that it's going to be manned, they may not keep the pillars here at all. If you have a look at the picture I put up in the community posts on Facebook, you'll see they had moved them the last day. That's why they asked me to move, because I was stood in their way. Contrail, the point of the underpass is to allow airside traffic access the West Apron and what will be the new, is it Area 7 it's going to be? You know, the field beside us where we do north side and we see the cows in that field there. That's becoming Area 7, another remote parking area for aircraft. So that underpass will allow traffic from South Apron to West Apron without having to cross any active runways. Farmer, what we'll do is we'll just be resorting to the the roof of the van, I imagine. So I'll still be able to park along this road and use the roof. But we'll see what it's like with how busy the road is with the traffic from the trucks. Beach life, evening to you. Dave, it's this underpass that they got the planning permission for there earlier last year. They've started the airside excavation the last couple of months, if you remember, down there, and we used to seeing the JCB on top of that pile down there. But now as they go under the airfield, they're going to have to start removing a lot more rubble. So just based on reading the plans, trucks will arrive here. They'll wait in this area here at the pillars, the field beside me. They'll be security cleared, and then they'll be brought directly airside at the end of this road to take out what's needed. Patricia, evening to you. And Alan Ford, congrats on 13 months. Like, worst case scenario, we default back to the mound for a little while and just put up with the road noise, because even if I use the van this side and there's nothing but trucks going by all day, it may as well be as bad as the mound. Patricia, thank you very much. Patricia has gifted 5 membership. Air France cargo gone. Sorry, I missed it last second. See, this is why I wanted to do departures and why I set up here, and then they changed. Yvonne, congrats on 18 months. Thank you very much. Jill, evening to you. Again, for those just joining, we did set up here for departures. It was departures, and then it changed. stops behind the pillar, of course. Yvonne, I hope you're doing well.
Wind 120 degrees 4 knots.
Oh, he's on the move again. The fence is doing it.
Hello, Justin 2 Alpha, established in Van Island, last 7.5.
Justin 2 Alpha, hello, continue the approach wind 130 degrees 4 knots.
Continue approach, Justin 2 Alpha.
Shamrock Sean, evening to you. The like button has been pressed by Jill, thank you. EI 169 from Heathrow now.
Shamrock 169, became 05 right here.
050, Shamrock 169.
Justin 2 Alpha, wind 120 degrees 5 knots, runway 28 left, cleared to land.
Turn left inland.
Shamrock 169, hello, 120 left, right, bye-bye.
Hello, Justin 17 November, 6 miles from wind 28.
Justin 17 November, number 2, continue approach wind 130 degrees 6 knots.
Continue Justin 17 November.
Well, Sean, do I sound like myself, do I? I'm doing my best not to snot down the other side of the camera, so it's alright. ATR in from Southampton.
Sierra 4 right, Sierra.
AK, Sierra 4, right, Sierra, Justin 2 Alpha.
Justin 17 November, wind 110 degrees 6 knots, runway 28 left, cleared to land.
Turn left right left, Justin 17 November.
Justin 2 Alpha, contact the ground now 121 decimal 8, bye-bye.
Check ground 121 decimal 8, Justin 2 Alpha.
Thank you, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Ford says there's an ATR freighter that goes out at Dublin about 4 a.m. It'd be a shame to be out this late and miss it.
So, good day, Delta Fox Echo, Echo Lima, establish ILS 28 left.
Delta Fox Echo Lima Tower, hello, continue approach wind 110 degrees 0
ATR
Continue approach, Delta
in
Echo
from
Lima.
Isle of Man next. EIHPJ. Or is it BJ? HPJ.
Delta 17 November 80, right 0.
Tom, evening to you. Hope you're well.
Hello, runner 846 Whiskey, approach.
Pilatus PC12 next.
Runway 46 Whiskey, let's continue approach 120 degree 6 knots.
That's up to runner 846 Whiskey.
Delta Fox Echo Lima, but 805, right 0.
05, right Sierra, Delta Echo Lima.
Runway 46 Whiskey, wind 112 degree 6 knots, runway 28 left, clear standard.
Sidelines, runway 28, runner 46 Whiskey.
Delta Fox Echo Lima, contact ground 121, decimal 8, bye-bye.
1218, Delta Echo Lima, bye-bye.
Wendy says it's giving her the feels. Adrian got the feel of that landing. Sheila says, try to watch the stream and garden at the same time. Guess which one? The gardening. Of course. Does D-Feel have an OnlyFans account? Well, it only has the one fan at the front.
Right, Yankee Kilo, hello, continue approach, wind 110 to base 7 knots.
Continue approach, Yankee Kilo.
Only props. There you go. Ryanair from Nantes next. It's going to be Sierra 6, I imagine.
India Mike, hello, towards Dublin Dock and the main clear P18.
Okay, no problem at all. Route southeast center will be cleared to P18 and we'll go from India Mike. Knock up 2000.
Alright, 2050 back against Sierra, contact ground 121.8.
Sierra 118, goodbye, Runway 846 Whiskey.
Binary Yankee Kilo, wind 13 to base 6 knots, runway 28, left, clear to land.
6 land 28 left, taking right.
Yep.
Ryanair from Liverpool next.
Flight information now, 118.5, so get you more direct routing.
18.5 now, flight next up. Thank you, bye-bye.
Ted, enjoy your dinner. Have a good evening. Thanks for dropping in. EI Lim just overhead for Matt. Proper wave there as well from the two pilots. Another ATR inbound this time. HDK from Edinburgh. Planespotting Mike, good evening to you. Your home airport. You've streamed from there as well.
130 degrees 4 knots.
Liam's buddy was flying out Dublin this morning, still on stream at Manchester, announced arrival and departure. Good stuff from Liam. He had messaged me saying would I be able to go live for it, but unfortunately I've been in work all day.
Good afternoon, Daniel 507, myself is Daniel, straight left.
Daniel 507, hello, continue approach wind 130 degrees 4 knots.
Continue approach 507.
After 57 kilo Fox traffic, came Sierra 4 and right Sierra.
You're forward and right Sierra, Jets on 57 kilo Foxtrot.
Dan Air next from Bucharest.
Daniel 507, wind 130 degrees 4 knots, runway
Tom.
28 left, clear to land.
Runway 28 left, clear to land, 507.
Delta 57 kilo Foxtrot, contact ground
As you can see,
121.5.
sun down there is quite strong, not as much as here. So I'll be able to get OMG's torch seat 4F on the Vueling. He's second after the Dan Air. Nice. Hopefully he remembers. Sarah Jane, evening to you. There's Dan Air in the distance. Vueling about to be in the dwelling. Again, reminder for those of you that are early birds, Adrian's going to be here 8 AM in the morning for a live stream. Live stream number 4, Adrian, I believe. Well and truly captured by the live streaming bug. So again, we still have this tailwind. It hasn't gone away. You can have a look. Very surprised that they changed, but obviously they just wanted to mess with me.
Continue approach wind 130 degrees 4 knots.
Approach 29, 93. Banner 507 right, Sierra 5, Sierra ground 121, that's great. Sierra 5 West, Sierra 121, simulate Banner 507. Building 9 extra Julia, wind 125, only 10, crash, oh my, 2 left, 2 left.
Hello, fraction 9 to Quebec with a fully established 7.5.
Fraction 9 to Quebec, good 18, number 2, wind 130 at 6.
Sheila, I think I've been doing my research on the Pan Am 757. It's an Iceland there, but it has been stickered up with Pan Am. I believe they're doing Foynes, which means they're going to fly into Shannon. So, OMG, on the Vueling, seat 4F, look out for the torch. So it's going to be this side of the aircraft. Probably 5th or 6th window. You might get a go of it before it turns.
Building 9 X-ray, Julius, vacate right, Sierra 5 or Sierra 6? Sierra 5.
Just there, under the sea. Just saw it for a second.
Right, Sierra, ground 128.
There you go.
128. Bye-bye. Gemstone 19 Mike Sierra, good view, wind at 120 at 6, number 2, continue.
NetJet's citation next in from Birmingham.
120 degrees 7.
Helen, evening to you.
To Quebec, right, November 4, right, correction, Sierra 4, right here.
Right, Sierra 4 and right on Sierra, fraction 9 to Quebec.
Hey, firm, ground 125, sorry, ground 118.
120, fraction 9 to Quebec.
Gemstone 19 Mike Sierra, wind 120 at 6, runway 28 left, clear left.
Clear left, Gemstone, 19 Mike Sierra.
1
So, at least the good thing about them changing runways, we were able to get OMG's torch. Wasn't shining to no one.
120 degrees 7 knots. Target A, Shamrock 60 Yankee, 2 8 left, 5 and a half. Sure 60 Yankee, get ATU number 2, still 110 at 9, continue. Lovely stop to finish, Shamrock 60. James 19 might here to confirm, runway 28 left, clear to land.
ATR from Manchester. We're now at a 9 knot tailwind, as you can see. Look at this. It's very strange that they're continuing. Obviously, above 10 or so, continuous forces the change. This fella, master in stealth, see? I don't want to know what they're all at. Staff meeting. Aer Lingus from Amsterdam. Paul Thompson, evening to you. A little bit of a skadoosh, says Tom. Again, with that tailwind, we're likely to see a little bit of instability. Ryanair from Luton. Chris, I read this as Dubai.
Ryanair 375 Yankee, wind 110.7 knots, runway 2 left, clear land. That's 375. Ryanair 3 Delta Romeo, contact ground 118.
Marrakesh.
Ryanair 375 Yankee, vacate right Sierra 5, right Sierra. Ryanair 998 Bravo, wind, Sierra 5, Ryanair 375 Yankee, correcting ground, 1 is late. 1182 by Yankee.
Do all the kids go to the Marrakesh? Oh no, oh no.
778 is Romeo, good 80 wind 120 at 5, number 2, continue.
Again, I've always wondered whether you can mute moderators or not. So, Max 8, Ryanair in from Berlin next.
Ryanair 998 Bravo, vacate right Sierra 5, right Sierra.
Rocket Sierra 5, Transport Sierra, and 980 Bravo.
Gemstone 78 Romeo, wind 120 at 5, runway 28 left, clear left. Ryanair 998 Bravo, contact ground, that's late.
What's right, 9 Bravo, flight.
Ryanair 9 Juliet, Julia, get 82 wind 120 at 6, number 2, continue.
Tom says, ooh, window down. That's the usual, Tom. You turn the radio down, put the window down to help you with the parking, don't you? You can see better when you have the radio off. Helen can lend me Lucille. Poor Tom. See, Tom? The threats are expanding. Now it's you. EI Fav. ATR in from Jersey.
126.
Len, unfortunately, it's an early shift next Friday, so I won't be there in the evening.
Gemstone 70 Romeo, right Sierra 4, right Sierra.
Right Sierra 4, right Sierra, Gemstone 7 from
Proper Dubjet haze and
Runway
being
9,
Lucille.
Julie, wind 130 is 5 knots, runway 28 left, clear land. Gemstone 78 Romeo, contact ground at 121 decimal 8.
Run on 121 decimal 8, Gemstone 78 Romeo. Right.
Bye-bye.
Be careful what you wish for, Tom. Poor Dean still hasn't recovered. Lucille by Helen for his mod ship, and then Sandra hit him with the sneaky throat punch. His wait
Right,
continues.
Tango Julie, good day to you, wind 130 is 5 knots, number 1, continue.
Ryanair from Copenhagen.
Ryanair 9, Julie's Vicky, right Sierra 5, right Sierra. 65, Sierra, right. Ryanair 4, Tango Julie, wind 120 is 5 knots, runway 28 left, clear land. Ryanair 9, Julie, right Sierra, level.
Sandra says, I hit no one. Yeah. Sure. That's why no one's seen Dean. He's recovering. Ryanair from Manchester next. Excuse me.
Hello, good day, Ryanair 54, Echo, runway treatment.
Ryanair 54, Echo, good day to you, number 1, wind 120 at 6, continue.
Continue, Ryanair 55, Echo.
Now see a dive.
Right, 4 Tango Junior, vacate right Sierra 5, right Sierra, contact ground 121 decimal 8.
Right on the Sierra 5, right on Sierra, contacting ground 118, right at 4 centimeters.
Right on 54 Echo Echo, wind 120 at 6, runway 28 left, clear land.
Runway 26, radar 5.6.
Wave. Just an Ipple one. Jet Set says Irish team livery, rugby livery arriving in 5 from Malaga. Something as small as Dean should be well recovered by now.
7
Or did. FR612 next, inbound from Kerry. Rugby is number 2 for arrival. Thank you, Adrian. So I'm doing my best to do what I can with the light here, obviously, as clouds block the sun behind me. It changes what we can use. Charlotte, evening to you. Hope you're well.
130 degrees 5. Show 585, good day to you, number 2, wind is 130 at 5, continue.
Wilco, show 585.
Yeah, the sun's back.
Right on 54 Echo Echo, vacate right Sierra 5, right Sierra.
Vacating Sierra 5, right Sierra, area 5.6.
Right at 54 Echo Echo, roger, contact ground.
No, Sandra, I didn't turn it on, or well, not. I didn't set it up because I was doing departures, so I didn't run the program that puts it on screen before I started. Declan, evening to you.
degrees 4 knots.
Adrian, I nearly blew the gearbox there, putting it straight from 5 to R. Rugby livery from Malaga. And evening to you.
right on the Sierra, ground 121 decimal 8. Look.
Ground 118, bye.
Jerry, evening to you. Hey man. Evening. Mark, new sub from Bedfordshire. Thank you very much. So Anne, I was shown here earlier, I'll show you now. So for those not aware, it's going to be very hard to see. I stand on these blocks when I'm here. These blocks were moved the last day I was here, Monday. They went in, they've repaired the gates, and it's now ready to become a truck parking area. Adrian's bushes are all gone. So from Monday to Friday, for the next while, until such time as this underpass that's happening down there, you see the pile of rubble now when the camera decides to focus down there. Until such time as that underpass is gone, the pillars will be out of action Monday to Friday. We can only hope that they do put them back for the weekends, but if they're going to be using the compound the whole time, I imagine they're going to be gone. Wendy, thank you very much. Wendy has gifted 10 memberships, Beach Life. So I haven't seen, the plan just says that this area is going to become the truck staging area. I don't know what happens to it afterwards. However, the compound on the far side became a permanent feature beside the traffic lights where we stream from, so I imagine it's going to be the same here, unfortunately. Ado, you know how much I love a bing bong. So, inbound, we're going to have Ryanair Alicante, Ryanair Edinburgh, Ryanair Stansted, Ryanair Gatwick, Ryanair Pisa. We're going to have an ATR coming from Brest, British Airways from Heathrow, ATR from Birmingham, and we're going to aim to keep going until our Emirates arrival just after or around the 8:30 mark, I think. William says, whole family gathered in front of the screen watching the IRFU land from Malaga. Nice.
Not above 2,000, sorry, not below 2,000 feet. QNH 1011, thank you, Pascal.
Thanks, Mark. Much appreciated. So, for those that weren't here, we were hoping...
Zone entry not above 2,000 feet in the initial part from Bray up as far as the Pigeon House chimneys. And then you're aware the TRA at the corner of your 15?
Huh? He is now.
Roger, and just to maintain 2,000 feet going west and crossing overhead west, and then you're routing out to the west, confirm?
So Mark, we were set up here hoping for departures. They taxi right by us and take off on the runway beside us here. But just as I went go live, unfortunately they switched operations.
25 uniform X-ray, establish on the ILS 28 left, 5 miles.
Running 25 uniform X-ray, get 8 to you. Wind is 110 degrees 7 knots, runway 28 left, clear land.
Left, uniform X-ray.
So what you heard there on ATC was a little private aircraft approaching from Bray by the sounds of things to the Pigeon House chimneys and being guided into Weston Airport. I doubt I'm going to be able to see it from here, unfortunately, although it is clear enough. We'll see. The only good thing is, there's no trees in the way anymore. Although I still done an agent on it and was looking at the wrong spot. Oh no.
Papa ILS 28 left, 10.5 miles.
And 18 months. Thank you very much. Have you felt every bit of it?
73 Papa.
degrees at 7.
So Ryanair from Alicante. Michael, evening to you.
Make sure you continue right here at ground 121 definitely. Yeah, right, 121, this one over there. Bye bye. Right, 723, up.
Got the waves. Matt fell asleep in the van with the stream running. Don't do that to me, Matt. That's like victim number 5. Don't. It's not true. It didn't happen, did it? Ryanair from Stansted next. Yes, Adrian. Once you remember the trigger, you're fine. Dubjet lullaby strikes again. I'm blaming the cold. My voice sounds deeper than it normally does.
Ryanair 817, wind 120 at 6, runway 28 left, clear land.
Good to land, Ryanair 817. That was good. Ryanair 16. I'll be heading too.
Ryanair 6. 120 at 6.
What's the time?
Yep, Brendan, I literally set up and the planes were departing from here. They were taxiing down the Sierra here and departing on 10 right. And I was waiting for the 330 to Chicago to taxi, and it taxied north side, unfortunately. And they swapped runways. It's the third time today that they've changed. They started out on 28 this morning, switched to 10, and then back to the 28s this evening. See, it's even catching out the controller. He's saying 110 degrees and then giving the clearance for 10, but they're on 28. Ryanair from Gatwick next.
110 degrees 7 knots.
Second name Speedbird 82 Delta Mike, we're at 6 miles on it, straight left.
Speedbird 82 Delta Mike at 82, number 2, wind 100 degrees 7 knots.
Okay.
So Anne, the wind slackened off to below. It was only about 5 or 6 knots when we started, even though it was still a tailwind. So it's within the acceptable limits for 28s. They only really change when it's exceeding 10 knots sustained. And you can see there, like, it is a tailwind, but it's not that drastic of a tailwind. However, it doesn't make sense to me changing while it's still a tailwind, whatever about if it changed.
Contact ground, 121 decimal 8.
Brendan, I'm using a scanner with an aerial and its own microphone beside me. But if you want, liveatc.net, you can listen to Dublin for free. There's a slight delay on it, about 10 to 20 seconds, where as opposed to what mine is live. Brendan, the app is free. It should be liveatc.net. Go to it on your browser. Don't download the app. The app you have to pay for, but if you go to it via the website itself, it's free to use, I think. British Airways from Heathrow next.
Down the mic, vacate right here, 5 right here. Vacate there, 5 right. I'm going to go to Charlie Juliet via Palmerston roundabout, then track west.
Debbie Ann, even to you.
Palmerston roundabout and then west with John Charlie Juliet.
Thank you. Ryanair 73 here, Echo wind 100 degrees, 7 knots, runway 28 left, clear land.
Catalina, Ryanair 73 here, Echo.
Speedbird 82 down the mic, ground 1218. Ground 128.
No, it's just 715 Bravo.
Just from 75 Bravo, today, wind 100 degrees, 7 knots, number 2, good.
Jill, thank you for being here, and we'll chat to you later on. Enjoy your evening. Dub Lullaby is taken over with Tom as well. No, Tom, don't do it.
Echo India Golf, Charlie Juliet, contact FAS 118.5.
118.5, thank you for your help.
No problem.
Ryanair from Pisa, Max 8. Iberia climbing out the far side, you can hear.
Bravo, wind 100 degrees, 7 knots, runway 28 left, clear to land.
Here's the runway.
And Sandra as well. Oh, done a knockout. No.
Runway 73 Sierra Echo.
I'll just go home, so will I? I don't mind it. The sock is expressing my emotion, hearing that you're all falling asleep, look. Deflated. Len, enjoy your dinner, enjoy the halls. Jermaine says the brother just climbed out on that and made some noise. Tell you that much. You could hear it.
090 degrees, 5 knots.
ATR from Birmingham next. Peter, evening to you. Even the sock fell asleep. No. Your sock needs its last rites.
Gemstone 7 Bravo, good AQ, number 1, wind 100 degrees, 5 knots, continue. Gemstone 7 5 Bravo, vacate right Sierra 5, right Sierra.
Vacate Sierra 5, right there, Gemstone 7 5 Bravo.
A firm, contact ground, 121 destination.
Ground down, 118, Gemstone 7 5 Bravo, okay.
Runway, Gemstone 7 Bravo, wind 100 degrees, 5 knots, runway 28 left, clear to land.
Turn around, Bravo.
Show 7 Tango Echo, good AQ, wind 120 at 5, number 2, continue.
Another ATR next in from Brest. No. Even the sock down that end now is having a mow, look. Nil by floppy.
Seven Bravo, Vicky, right here, 4, right here.
Right shot 4, left shot to the boat.
Farmer, chat to you next time. Thank you for being here. Rob, evening to you. Aer Lingus next from Bilbao.
Jemson 7 Bravo, ground 1218.
Still there.
Au revoir. Sherman, Tango Echo, wind 130 degrees 4 knots, runway 28 left, clear land.
Runway 28 left, clear land, Sherman 7 Tango Echo.
How are you?
Runway 16 Tango November, good evening, wind 130 at 4, number 2, continue.
Adrian says the A320, formerly known as the Cowl Thief.
Sherman 7 Tango Echo, vacate right here at 5, right here.
Right here 5 and then right here.
No problem, traffic ground 121 decimal 8, look.
21 decimal 8, Sherman 7 Tango Echo 5.
Rhino 16 Tango November, wind 130 degrees 4 knots, runway 28 left, clear land. Right, left. Rhino 2316, good evening, wind 130 at 4, number 2, continue.
Patricia, be right back. Need to medicate the cat. So another Ryanair Max from Sofia next. We're gonna ask, was medicating the cat code word for anything? Slamming window on person's head. $50 for Emirates, currently over London. Perfect. Emirates will be our last arrival. Although, knowing my luck, they'll change runways. Wait and see. Little hair running around the button.
Hey, firm contact ground 121 definitely.
118 to Ryanair now, expected weapon.
Runway 2316, wind 120 degrees 4 knots, runway 28 left, clear land.
Clear to land, runway 28 left, Ryanair 2316.
Runway 98, contact wind 651.
Ryanair next in from Beauvais, Paris.
Runway 2316, vacate right Sierra 5, right Sierra.
Sierra 5 to the right, Sierra, Ryanair 6316.
Hey, firm on Sierra, contact ground 121 8.
Sierra ground 121 decimal 8, Ryanair 2316.
Bye-bye. Runway 98 Alpha, Quebec, wind 120 degrees 5 knots, runway 28 left, clear land. Runway 130, Canadian wind 110 degrees 5 knots.
Emirates 46 minutes. That's if Adrian manages to stay awake. $3007 Ryanair now from Amsterdam. And another Ryanair from Malaga next. cat is medicated and no loss of limbs occurred. Just don't stand near any open windows, Helen.
Now, 11 Charlie Kilo, Vicky right Sierra 6 right Sierra.
Yeah, 6 right there and Air 1 Charlie, yeah.
Hey, firm ground 128.
128 and Air 1 Charlie, yeah.
Good luck.
Maria, evening to you. Good to see you.
Correction, surface wind cap.
Thank you.
.4 knots.
Contrail has flown nearly a 12-hour flight from Anchorage to Heathrow in the sim. Wow. The midgies are rounding on me. John, drones and planes, evening to you.
Right now, 53 Julia, right Sierra 5, right Sierra.
Sierra 5 right Sierra, Ryanair 53 Julia.
Hey, firm ground 121.18. Good luck.
218 Ryanair 5 3 Julia. How are they going?
John, congrats on 12 months. 747 beside your name. Now, John, you're no different than myself. You do work. You do have a family. We're busy people. We got to be doing what we do. Yeah, just think. I don't know whether it's going to pick them up, but there's all these flies zipping around. Look. Go away, flies. So our next arrival, 5 minutes out from Stockholm, SAS. Looks like we're going to have Ryanair from Faro, Ryanair from Venice. Things get very sparse then. In the conveyor belt with Emirates we have Ryanair for Brindisi and Gatwick behind it. So, like I said, Emirates will be our last arrival. Dot, evening to you. Welling out the far side. That's the one we got OMG shining the torch on arrival this side. Cracking evening all the same. So I don't mind being here at all. Haven't been stuck inside all week, not feeling well. We've another one on the way out. Ryanair to Berlin. Twofer there. There was a cheeky twofer of Welling in the background. ERB, evening to you. Hope you're well. Yeah, longest day of the year, summer solstice this evening. Longest day of the year by 1 minute. That shadow would have looked better with my blow up banana. I think it would have looked quite odd. Far too happy to be here. So SAS making the turn onto final approach. There's one bird that hasn't moved since I got here. I think it's still a bird.
Scandinavian 3-1 Bravo with you, ILS 28 left, 7.4.
Scandinavian 3-1 Bravo, good day to you, wind 110 degrees 5 knots, runway 28 left, clear land.
28 left, clear to land, Scandinavian 3-1 Bravo.
Just been sat there, quietly watching, contemplating my downfall. As Will would say, it's recharging. But yeah. Oh, little bun. Stand by. Move quietly. Move quietly. He's behind there. Can't see him in the camera. He's down in the corner there. And he's gone off onto the grass. Oh, he's having a little run and rush around. Just in there. Oh look, a plane. So I just couldn't see the camera, Adrian, because of the angle, unfortunately. It's like quite the shock to the system for them. Their home has been upended. Still there. There he is. Having a run around. See him in between the gap? Anyway. SAS, Stockholm.
Scandinavian 3-1 Bravo, vacate Sierra 5-0.
Sierra 5-0, Scandinavian 3-1 Bravo.
Scandinavian 3-1 Bravo, contact ground 121.8.
118, Scandinavian 3-1 Bravo.
thankfully, Dubdal is gone. For those that haven't seen that horrific picture, it's in the Discord group. Oh my god! And you can have a look back at Monday's live. I thought I was going to have to go report a crime. It looked that real from this far.
Hello, Runner 57 X-ray, Quebec, left 3 left. Runner 57 X-ray, Quebec, connecting your approach, showing 28 left, number 1, wind is calm. Continue, Runner 57 X-ray, Quebec.
We do have a dirty big cloud covering the sun, but if I change the exposure, the cloud will have moved and then we'll not be able to see anything properly. So I'm just going to leave it as it is for a minute. And the only thing I did notice is when they cleared the pathway here to the gates, they put all the rubble to the side, up beside the ditch, and the rabbits are now standing on that rubble on their back feet to reach the higher parts of the plant that they couldn't before. So they used to always nibble the bottom of the plant here behind me, and now they're standing on the rubble to get the higher leaves.
Right left, Runner 57 X-ray, Quebec.
If you have a look back at it earlier on, probably in the first 10 minutes of the stream, we had a little dub bunny do their best meerkat impression standing on their back legs. Right. We'll give this a minute because it is going to... Yeah. Should improve a little bit. So Ryanair from Faro next, max 8. OMG, evening to you. And thank you for shining the light. You can chat with us at Test Dublin. We don't bite. Not over the internet, anyway. Yeah, ERB, I'm still not great, yeah. But I kind of wanted to get out this evening. Oh my god, hang on, stand by. Hello.
Wind is calm.
Just watching me. Too close.
Runner 57 X-ray, Quebec, vacate Sierra 50.
Vacate Sierra 5, Runner 57 X-ray, Quebec. Extra.
And thankfully not, no. I did test negative for COVID. My wife is in an at-risk category, so we always test when one of us is sick, just in case, just so we know to stay away from her and not put her in hospital. Dream job. I was wondering whether you'd be able to see me wave or not, OMG. Good stuff. There's a friend involved now. Hang on. Different burps. ERB, no one here with me. I am on my own. Right, so 3 minutes Ryanair Venice, 5 minutes Ryanair Brindisi, 10 minutes our last plane EK 163 777 coming in from Dubai. Again,
from runway 34 into runway 28 left and listen out, report vacated.
Hello, sir, from 34, proceed to 8 left, listening out and report vacated, rescue.
I just wanted to get a stream done this evening because I'd had to cancel Wednesday, and you all know I don't like cancelling.
Approach runway 28 left, your number 1, wind is calm, there is a vehicle inspecting the runway before you land.
Roger, yeah, Roger, and now 125 straight.
Abacus, evening to you. Oh no, ERB, definitely when I'm sick, I know my voice sounds different. Runway inspection. Some set of lights on the front of that. Brendan says Emirates 10 minutes out. Forward saying the same. 15 minutes. Paul goes a vroom vroom. No, sure, I have to take everything down. That takes a few minutes. You know, when someone says they have to go and you don't realise that it takes them 10-15 minutes to take all their gear down and you don't really care, you just want to get one more plane. I'm not giving out though, you know. There is a plane out there. We're not going to be able to... maybe. Look at that. Stand by. We'll do it doubly. No. Not happening. Dark Dubjet when sick.
Thank you. Hold short runway 28 left and contact ground 121.8. Wait.
Ready, short 28 Right left and off the ground for rescue 17, thanks.
Runway 13 Papa X-ray, wind calm, runway 28 left, clear left.
Little land still left for now, and you go back straight.
Doesn't want to do it. I have to trick it. Hang on. There you go. And bring it back slightly. There's a twofer. There's a twofer there. Top corner, left. There. Lights are going to do us though, unfortunately. I figured that the violins were a reference to my ill health. Thank you, Adrian.
Hello, Runway 928, 9 altitude left.
Honor 9829er, good evening, can you approach runway 28 left, your now number 1, wind is calm.
City, thank you.
Burp.
Ryanair 13 Papa X-ray, vacate onto Sierra's, contact ground 121.8 for line.
118, vacate on Sierra, Runway 13 back straight.
Ryanair 9289er, wind calm, runway 28 left, clear left.
Thank you. Runway 13, go ahead.
This cloud is going to clear the sun probably just as the Emirates gets to us.
Wind 230 degrees, 4 knots. Ryanair 9289er, continue right on Sierra, contact ground 121.8, goodbye.
Right, Sierra, ground 118,
Stephen, evening to you. Literally one plane left. Emirates next, I think. Not Emirates. Ryanair from Lisbon.
Good day to approach runway 28 left, just becoming number 1, wind 230 degrees, 4 knots.
Continue approach, number 43.
A big shout out to everyone that was here this evening. As always, thank you very much for joining me. If you haven't, please do make sure you've pressed the like button. Here comes the sun.
Runway 13 Quebec Echo, vacate 05 right Sierra.
05 right, Sierra, and 13 from Quebec Echo.
Runway 13 Quebec Echo, contact ground 121.8, bye-bye.
118, Runway 13 Quebec Echo.
There was no two front. The next one's in Emirates. Don't be worried about that.
4 knots, runway 28 left, clear down.
Then that's the line.
No two for, see? No deception. EK 163 from Dubai.
Degrees, 5 knots.
Scary. Evening to you. You're joining us on the last one. Although I do see something in the distance, so we'll see. Shh. Not the Emirates making that noise. Oh. That happened.
Vacate right Sierra 5 Sierra.
Right on Sierra 5, Emirates 126.
Emirates 163, contact ground 121.8.
Ground 121.8.
Wind 220 degrees, 5 knots, runway 28 left, clear down.
It's land runway 2 left, right now 12 Victor Whiskey. Silver, good evening, ground 705, establish that is doing it. 9 miles.
Ground 704, Alpha Data, approach runway 28 left, number 2, wind 220 degrees, 5 knots.
Too many. Oh, hello. Sheila, you're most welcome. Buzz livery, 4 minutes out. But that's 4 minutes. I could be driving home, Adrian. I left the house at 5:45 this morning, Adrian. I'm only messing. I did say half 8. Helen says, Patricia says, great show as always. She's currently plotting things. Helen, blink twice if you need us to send help. Haps, evening to you. Oh, look, another one. Oh no. Ryanair from Gatwick. Stephen, I can consult the War Office and see if I'm allowed to come out to play for another evening stream. I'll let you know. Hopefully she's not watching. Otherwise I'm locked out when I get home. I'm only joking. She is actually quite good. The fact that she puts up with me doing this all the time in my spare time.
Continue right Sierra, contact ground 121.181. Right Sierra, contact ground 121.181. Hotel Charlie, wind 220 degrees, 6 knots, runway 28 left, clear land. 28 left, clear to land, right. Hardly.
Natman, you're most welcome. I think this will be our last one. There's a gap after this. So we've stayed for the crack out. Again, my aim is to be back to normal on Monday, possibly Monday morning. I don't know. It won't be evening because I'm working, but we'll see how it goes.
Degrees,
I reckon if I scheduled for 6:30 in the morning on Monday, I'll be here no problem. Just because of the amount of heavy traffic landing, you wouldn't want to miss it. Isn't that right? This is our Buzz liveried Max 8 coming from Krakow. Ooh. Yeah, I'd be there. Sure.
30 Hotel Charlie, continue right on Sierra, contact ground 121.
We might get one during the summer, really early morning, start getting the 6 o'clock arrivals while it's bright. Because there is a lot of heavy transatlantic arrivals between 4 and 7. But if we were to start at 6 and go through to maybe lunchtime, we'd literally get everything, including the Emirates. Adrian was buzzing for a toga. Still freaks me out. Far too happy. Right. Are you willing to wait 5 more minutes for 2 more arrivals? Do you want to do that? We have Zakynthos and Bucharest to arrive. Shall we? Or will I just go home? We also have Dan Air from Baku. I said that, Sandra. I said that the last day. The bee scares me. He's just too happy. He's medicated or something. Go on, sure. Why not? See? OMG knows. And he's just off a flight, like. Sure, circumference is only 23 minutes out. Letty, evening to you. One would nearly think I don't like going home. I mean, that man says, of course we want more planes. The reason I'm really staying is it's not because I don't like going home. It's because it's now a crosswind. And we like crosswinds. Sandra says go home. Right, so I'll wrap up, so. Yeah. The sock woke up. Dean must be nearby. There's no pubs over there though. It's because I don't want to be throat punched for missing circumference. I didn't say I was staying for that. He's far too. He's far away, way too far out. If you're watching in the car, put your hazards on. Have to be careful what we might see here. We're still ahead of the watershed. Now.
Sierra Zulu.
There used to be a pub.
Fire 63 Sierra Zulu, good evening. Wind 240 degrees 7 knots, gusting max 12, runway 28 left, clear down.
Clear left, Ryanair 63 Sierra Zulu.
Gusting max 12. So FR 7176 from Zakynthos. We're at that part of the stream, ERB, where it's basically toga hunting. There's a chance of one, so I'm staying. Despite everyone saying go home. There was a blurry twofer, sorry.
Parallel Ryanair 717 Whiskey ILS 28 left.
Fire 717 Whiskey, good evening. Continue approach, runway 28 left, number 2, wind 230 degrees 8 knots.
Sierra approach Ryanair 717 Whiskey.
Wind 220 degrees 8 knots.
Posty 9 minutes out, circumference 18 minutes. 18 just slightly too long outside my comfort zone, unfortunately. You know well I'm going nowhere. I'm not that brave. Just leave the stream running. Tractor. Ryanair from Bucharest.
vacate onto Sierra, contact ground 121.4.
Vacate on Sierra and 121 is fine. There's that 17.
Oh no, Sandra, I'm only joking. Don't worry. If I needed to go, you know, well, I would.
Oh, we're good. I'm just
Airport 07.
NA, you're most welcome. How rude, Helen. How rude. Right, so Dan Air from Bacau. Posty from Rennes. And where's... circumference isn't as close as you're making out. I feel I'm getting duped here.
Costing max 12.
If I move it, it's gonna do it even worse, isn't it? Oh, alright. This is our second Dan Air. Earlier was a Bucharest. This is Bacau. Too far in the background, look at it. Posty making an entrance.
Chester 5G Mike, good evening. Continue approach runway 28 left to our just becoming number 1, wind 230 degrees, 5 knots, gusting max 11.
Chester 5G Mike.
Almost, Adrian. Almost. You've got 2 more chances.
Right Sierra 121.8. 21. Center forward to 77, contact ground 121.8.
Air Explorer. 26 minutes out. And no. No, these are scheduled flights. ERB, Dan Air. Operating. They haven't been year round, I don't think. But they are definitely summer schedule. Fly 1 and High Sky operating a number of routes between Romania and Dublin and Moldova and Dublin as well. So EIGPO, Posty. Adrian's sitting there saying to himself, Posty always delivers. Come on, Posty. Nicely done.
Council point you Mike vacate Sierra 50.
Vicky 05 and here, yes, 5 Mike.
Runway, Transatlantic, to your approach 28 left, you are number 1, wind 240 degrees, 6 knots.
City, Runway 18 up.
Connor, I've no idea in relation to Thailand, but I am aware that LATAM are looking to come in towards the end of the summer schedule, start of the autumn-winter schedule. They were in negotiations with Dublin Airport in relation to a direct route between GRU and DUB. Circumference 2 out. So we're going to end on the ATR EIFAT, nicknamed Circumference. That's coming in from Birmingham. But before that, we are going to have a Ryanair 737-8 from Gatwick, I think, is it? It is. And then we go home. I don't think a twofer is going to work at that range, but we'll try. No. Burp.
Ryanair 18 Foxtrot Hotel, wind 230 degrees, 6 knots, runway 28 left, clear down.
Good man, runway 28 left, Runway 18 Foxtrot.
Stephen says, life is good when you can watch a Dubjet stream while eating a battered sausage. Air Explorer only 12 minutes now. Adrian doesn't get the concept of left the house at 5:45 this morning. No, clearly not. I'm going to do this to you tomorrow, Adrian. I'm going to keep you here till it rains. Contrail says, coming over Edinburgh now in the simulator, about 30 or 40 minutes left to flight. Contrail, unfortunately, my Zoom isn't that good. I'm not going to pick it up. I know. Simulator.
Degrees 7 knots.
Tower jumps on 77 Lima. No pleasure, established 211.
Gemstone 778, approach showing 28 left, number 2, wind 230 degrees 7 knots.
So,
Approach 211, Gemstone
circumference
77 Lima.
established on the ILS. Will be the last plane. Will be the last plane. Unless, of course, Air Explorer decides to hurry up. Yeah, I'm the same, Adrian. Probably shouldn't have got power banks that can let me run for 15 hours, you know. Haven't forgot about that, by the way. We are talking about a 12-hour stream for charity. We'll try to get that done during the summer. We did say we'd do that for a nominated animal charity after we broke the 15,000 subscriber mark. We just needed the daylight to be in our favour.
Foxtrot Hotel, continue right, Sierra, contact ground 121, that's mine. That's 128, on 18 Foxtrot.
Vision thing, not a problem. Most welcome. Mum's scheming has been completed. So is she bringing you to A&E now, or is she bringing you in the morning? But if I do this, what's that? Oh no. Rule of twofer. So with this camera contrail I can run, I've worked out the math and I'm not good at that, but anyway, roughly about 12 to 13 hours with this camera. However, if I revert to our smaller camera, I can do 16 or 18. So if I was going doing the charity one, I'd probably use the smaller camera. EIFAT from Birmingham. Yeah, there is a mod you can get that lets you use, you know, power tool batteries. There's an actual setup you can get that lets you plug a power tool into it, a power tool battery into it, and then use the USB cord to the camera. You could technically run for days on something like that, but you're getting into the realms of overkill there.
Shamrock 171.
Stephen, chat to you soon. So EI 171 from Heathrow. Focus. Oh, there's nothing behind it. Oh. Haven't tried this yet. Let's do this.
Tower, good afternoon. Orange to Bravo Delta following KLS runway 28 left, 7.5 GB.
Orange 2 Bravo Delta, any approach runway 28 left, you're becoming number 1, wind 240 degrees, 5 knots, costing max 11.
Just continue approach runway 28 left, Orange 2 Bravo Delta.
Definitely more shake when I use that level of zoom. Ginny P, evening to you. You join us as we finish up.
Shamrock 171, making 050.
Begin 050, Shamrock 171.
You gonna sort yourself out? No. Why would you do that? Ghosty, last one. It's declared. Folks, thank you very much for sticking with me. Thanks to everyone that gifted during the stream. It's much appreciated. And as always, our moderators for being here and lowering the tone. Adrian will be live, Orford Peace Aviation, 8 AM tomorrow morning here at the airport. It's his 4th stream, I believe, so make sure to turn up and give him some support. Once this goes by, we're going home. Thanks again, everyone, and make sure, if you haven't already, do press the like button for me. I will see you Monday, probably Monday morning. We'll see how it goes. What a fitting time for my chat to go dead. Right, folks, unfortunately, for some reason, I've lost all chat and I can't see anything. I hope you're still there. Either that or my network is having a meltdown. But yeah, we'll see you Monday, and thanks for sticking with us. Don't forget, Adrian in the morning. So, chat soon. Oh, I'm back. I'm back. I can see you. Hello. I may rest now. Thank you. Chat to you all soon. Sandra, Stephen, Adrian, OMG, Wendy. Thank you very much, everyone. Bye-bye.